this morning, you guys. I've just finished making my pre-workout snack. This looks nuclear. I'm super tired this morning, so I was like, yeah, this morning is gonna call for an energy drink instead of a coffee. And then of course I didn't have any in the fridge, so I had to pour it over ice and actually see what the color of the liquid looks like. But this is my go-to pre-workout snack when I'm gonna lift. Even if I were to go to like a Pilates class or something like that, or sometimes I have this if I do a Pilates workout at home, it just kind of depends. But this morning I woke up and I was like, I am hungry. Rice cake with peanut butter, energy drink, or a little cafecito. Usually a little cafecito. I try to only have like an energy drink once a week, if that. And it's already 6, so the goal is to be on the treadmill by 6:15, so that way I can be done with my workout by 7:30. That's 15 minutes walking, 15 minutes warming up, 45 minutes actually lifting, and that's kind of rushed. The last couple of weeks, I'll say the last 3 weeks, I've been waking up at 5:15. I'm doing a really good job of being consistent with that, but this week I've been so bad about it because I've been going to bed later. Usually I'm in bed, I'm basically asleep by 9:15, and this week it's been more like 10, so I've been waking up closer to like 5:30, 5:45. So I was like, you know what, we're doing a morning routine together. I'm holding myself accountable because I'm showing you guys the morning routine, and last night I went to bed. I went to bed before 10, but when I woke up this morning, I meant to film, but I was like so groggy and also like, oh crap, I have to like get it moving. After I turned my alarm off, my camera, well, I fell back asleep. First, I like fell back asleep for like 2 minutes. My camera was still recording because like I had my tripod set up last night. And so when I like, if you ever wonder, like, oh, do influencers like set up their camera, get out of bed? I always have, anytime I'm doing a morning routine, I have my camera, I have my tripod set up, and if it's for TikTok, I don't have my phone put there yet, but for YouTube, like my camera is on the tripod. I already set up the shot the night before, and then if it's for TikTok, I'll like quickly get out of bed, put my phone on, turn the camera on, and like, I'm not fully awake, but for this, I didn't even have to get out of bed. I just like reached over, turned the camera on, turned my alarm off, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. Started nodding off, realized the camera was still recording, turned it off, and then I set a timer on my phone for 5 minutes, and I let myself sleep an extra 5. So I think my alarm went off at 5:25, and I got out of bed at like almost 5:35. And that's just reality sometimes. Recently, one of my favorite habits, daily habits, is no phone in the morning for the first 30 minutes to an hour. Ideally, the first hour of being awake. Sometimes I'm bad and I'd only do the first 30 minutes. So like if it were 30 minutes, I would be like, okay, now it's 6:06, I can go on my phone. But I'll usually try and wait until I start my workout, and even then I won't really go on like TikTok or Instagram. That's the main goal, is that I'm just like trying to stay off of social media for the first 30 minutes to hour. I'll usually let myself like go on Pinterest. Obviously, like I'll listen to music, Spotify. Matt and I usually send my good morning text to Matt. Things that aren't like to my brain. And then one thing that's recently changed in my morning routine is that I will usually kind of wait to do any sort of like morning journaling or morning reading until after my workout, since now I'm trying my best to be done with my workout before 8 o'clock. So like really I would like to be done showering by 8 o'clock. So I'll try, so like I won't do it first thing in the morning, and I'll do it like after breakfast. That way I don't rush the process. And I shouldn't even be saying that about reading, because I haven't been reading. And I don't think we're gonna read this morning because today I start work at 10:30 instead of 11. So we don't have like a ton of time. I'm showered. I was helping my dad try and order something off of Amazon Prime, so I forgot to like film any little clips, but I'll show you guys what I used in the shower. I washed my face before going in the shower with this Prequel cleanser, the Cleanser, and then in the shower I use a Dove Beauty Bar and then my Vanilla Verve Cycler body wash. So good. It's my favorite. My mom is a Bergamot Bond girl, but me, Vanilla Verve right now. I also love Sacred Santal, and then afterwards I moisturized with this Naturium body butter. Body butter. I feel like when I say body butter, it just comes, it's like sounds weird coming out of my mouth. This is such a really nice, thick, hydrating body butter, and it feels really nice on the skin. I don't love the smell, but I feel like it's worth it. Like, look at how thick that is. I feel really nice and moisturized, but like, it doesn't feel greasy. Like, I feel like it absorbed really quickly. You can kind of smell it, but I'm hoping the smell fades. This is my first time actually trying the body butter. I've tried the body wash, they sent me both, and I felt the same about the smell of the body wash. They smell the same, but it feels so good on the skin. And now I'm gonna do my skincare. And just as far as the time check, it's 8:15. Like I said, I was helping my dad with something, so. That is the skincare done. I usually do my SPF after my skincare is kind of like sunken into my skin a little bit when I'm getting ready in the morning, since I have the time to do that. So I'll do SPF like a little bit before I start doing my makeup. And now I'm gonna get changed. I usually try and force myself to put on jeans, even though I do just work from home. So I'll throw on some jeans, comfy little work from home outfit, and make some breakfast. When I say simple, you guys, I do mean simple. So this is the outfit for the day. Just a little black long sleeve. It's finally time to break out my favorite long sleeves. These are from Gap. I think I got this two or three Christmases ago. I will link it because they do still carry it, and I get it in an extra small. I have two or three colors. My Levi's low loose jeans. And then I just decided to throw my Aritzia fleece vest on top. One, because I'm filming and I wanted the outfit to look a little more interesting for you guys, but also for myself, because even though I am home all day, I've been finding like just putting on something other than sweats and a t-shirt. And this is very simple. It's very comfy. It's not a big deal whatsoever, but it does feel like, you know, I could leave the house like this and I would feel put together. Just throw on a pair of shoes and I am set. Breakfast time. Usually while I eat my breakfast, I also have my computer right here. So what I do during this time is I'll usually watch YouTube. I'll watch like a YouTube vlog. Right now I'm watching Jenna Hong's recent vlog. She actually posted it this morning. And I also will check my email and see if there's anything that I need to respond to, if I have any brand partnerships that I need to like submit any content for, or just like, you know, any communications for, I'll do that. I know I do need to upload some UGC content for a UGC partnership that I'm doing, and then I need to do some like contracting for another upcoming partnership that I'm really excited about. This is with a brand that I really, really love, and this is gonna go live at the end of the month. So you guys will see when it does. It'll be going live on TikTok. So I need to respond to these emails, and I just like to do this now because a lot of times brands will be based on the East Coast, so there will already be stuff coming in at this hour, even though it's not 9 o'clock yet. Oh shoot, it's almost 9. I better start eating. I forgot to mention, but this morning I need to be ready and at my desk by 10:30 because we have our weekly team call. But yeah, so some brands have East Coast hours, and also I just like to see what I can get done before I have to start for my internship, because other than that, I'll be responding to emails after like 3 o'clock. So it's just what works for me. I thought I'd also show you guys my supplement lineup. It's not extensive at all. It's mainly just vitamins, but you know, what is like the disclaimer I have to give? Consult your doctor. I'm not a professional. I'm not recommending these things. I'm just showing you guys what I take. These two fish oil multivitamin, I've been taking these since high school. So I've been taking these for a very long time. This is just, I always just get whatever fish oil Costco happens to have on sale at the time when I run out. And then the Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nails vitamins. The serving size is 3 of those. And then another supplement I've been taking for quite a while is the Beekeeper's Naturals Gut Health. It's a pre, pro, and postbiotic. I actually do have a code with them. This is not sponsored or anything. I forget, how many do I take? Yeah, 2. I always get confused if I take 2 or 3 of these. I do have a code with them. I think you can get 20% off. I'll put my code on the screen, and I'll also put like the link and the code in the description if you're interested. I do get a little bit of commission if you do buy through my link or use my code, but again, this isn't sponsored. Use the code, don't use the code. It's all okay with me. And I have recently been taking creatine. This is something that I have been considering for the longest time. You guys know I've been lifting weights for over 10 years. That is so crazy. Now it's been what, like 13 years, 14 years. I only do half a scoop because I'm new to it and I'm scared. I know you can just do the 5 grams, but if I'm being totally honest, I get nervous about like the bloating and things like that, the water retention. I'm only human. I'm sure it's fine. Creatine is the most well-researched supplement on the market, and this is the one from Thorne. So yeah, I just do half a scoop, so it's probably like 2.5 grams of creatine. And then I mix it with liquid IV, so that way there's a little bit of flavor. It's not as hot and I'm not sweating as much. I feel like I don't need the liquid IV. So I don't know, but I just like it as sort of like a mixing agent to give it some flavor. I know some people put creatine in their yogurt and their smoothies. I don't really eat yogurt that often. I don't drink smoothies, so this is just what's been working for me. Meg Squats is a fitness creator that I have admired for about as long as I've been lifting weights. So I'll link a video that she recently shared about creatine because I'm no expert and I don't know all of the science, all the everything on it. She actually has a supplement company and she's just very well versed on the topic, but it's good for brain health. It's good for your muscles. Good for your strength. You feel a little stronger in the gym after taking it for a while. I haven't been taking it for that long, maybe like 2 weeks. I think it's really after like a month that you really start noticing anything. So yeah, better performance in the gym, maybe looking a little buffer, and good for your brain health. So I will just take all of these. Sometimes I take them all at once, but sometimes one gets stuck. And that's the daily supplement rundown. Pretty simple. Okay, you guys saw I was doing a little bit of tidying up in my room, just folding a bunch of clothes because while there's still stuff on the chair, it was piled with stuff. It's 10:12 right now. I was just posting some stories on Instagram. I typically do a little bit of makeup, but it's been a minute since I have just let my skin breathe. I feel like I do makeup every single day because I film pretty much every single day, and I may end up putting on makeup after my shift today, like around 3. If I decide I'm gonna do some sit down filming, but I think I might just skip on that altogether because I'm breaking out a little bit and I'm noticing because over the weekend I was editing the vlog from 2 weeks ago, which was from like mid-September. Was it mid-September? Like late September? But basically this time last month, and I was breaking out, and I think that it's just like luteal phase breakouts. It could be a reaction to something that I used, but like I had like a lot of little whiteheads around my face, like here. This one was something from last week, but I even had one like up here, but a lot around this area, which is where I tend to break out before my period. So I'm just gonna let my skin breathe, do a little bit of eyebrow gel. It is cameras on today for the morning meeting, but it's fine. I feel like I need to get used to just being makeupless again. I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like for myself, it comes and goes in waves of when I feel totally comfortable wearing no makeup and more comfortable with a little bit of makeup on my face, and it doesn't necessarily coincide with how clear my skin is. It just usually coincides with like the habit that I've been in, and I have been in a habit of having at least a little bit of makeup on all the time. So I kind of want to see if I can get out of that, but I will always do a lip combo. So today, what'll we do? I don't see twist. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of Wherever Walnut and a little bit of Endless Cacao. Add some brown in there. I did put on my SPF a little bit ago, right before I started putting away, like folding and putting away my clothes. A little bit of Summer Fridays lip balm. Kind of a dark lip combo for no makeup. What I'm gonna do instead is this Huda lip stain in Toasty Brown. I'll just kind of like blend it out. A Road Balance. And I'll just blend that. And then a clear gloss. Yeah, I think that's good. It looks darker on camera than it does in person, but that's basically it. I'm basically ready for the day, for the call. Feeling good and accomplished. I think I'm also gonna make a quick coffee because I wanna make a video. So I'm gonna go downstairs and film that really quickly before getting set up at my desk. I literally gotta do that in like 5 minutes. I just spilled coffee all over while filming. This is like the most unaesthetic angle, but I was like, let me just tilt my tripod down. Taste test. Yum. I ran out of almond milk, so it's a little stronger, but that's really good. But I still have like 8 minutes. It's 10:25 and that is about where I leave you. Thank you guys so much for spending the morning with me today. It was a pretty realistic morning. You know, I overslept a little bit. I did all the things I normally do. And so I feel like this was a pretty good reflection of what my fall mornings are looking like. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you made it to this point in the video, leave me a little leaf emoji because it felt like such a true fall morning. It's starting to get a little crisper. Next week it's gonna be really crispy and I just can't wait for more fall vlogs with you guys. So I will see you guys later. Bye.